These are 16 simple ways to decrease quality of life by becoming or remaining overweight or obese. Just reap the mounds of medical complications and bills galore. Don't eat to just nourish. That would be the healthy reason to. Eat because you're stressed, bored, angry, sad, tired, or any other emotion you want to try to numb out. Using food to deal with issues is a common way many not only perpetuate problems, but proliferate new ones as well. Rest assured, you'll be even more unhappy and miserable in no time. Eat like it's a contest. Chew and swallow fast and furiously. Taking your time and doing so thoroughly will only slow you down and make you feel full faster, preventing you from eating as much. Don't read nutrition fact labels. Reading how many calories are in junk food, or your staples, might cause you to think twice, limit your intake, and then lose weight, which may very well be what the doctor ordered. Knowing the fat, sodium, and fiber content might also pose the risk of making heart-healthy choices as well, so beware. And while you're not looking back there, ignore the ingredients list too. It's probably long and filled with words you can't pronounce anyway. Use the salt shaker. Excess salt may just be your ticket to high blood pressure, and, if you're lucky, maybe even a heart attack. With the amount you're consuming from packaged and prepared foods, your heart will fail in no time. And even though salt doesn't have any calories, it does make you thirsty, so you'll be downing plenty of excess calories through beverages like soda, sweetened drinks, and alcohol. In fact, restaurants make it a point that you do this, not just to increase their profit margin, but thinking of you as well. You know, to lighten the load off your wallet. Load up on condiments. They'll help you load up on the scale too. Just spread 1.5 tablespoons of mayo on a sandwich for lunch every day at work, and you'll be up 10 pounds in less than a year from that alone. How easy is that? Use your kitchen just for storing and reheating. Forget the millions of recipes online that are quick, easy, delicious, and healthy to make, not to mention the joy of cooking with friends and family. Hungry, man, dinner, zap. Shop for food when you're famished. Anything and everything will seem absolutely delicious, especially high-calorie, low-nutrient, artificial foods. Also, judge food by its package. If a company can hire an awesome designer to lure you to their product, then the food inside must be great too, right? Eat the rainbow. But avoid real fruits and vegetables, as they contain antioxidants, which protect against chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and some forms of cancer. Instead, go for artificial coloring, which has been linked to hyperactivity and behavioral disorders, specifically in children. Fruit Loops contains 4 dyes and 0 antioxidants. Woohoo! Know your veggies. Examples of vegetable foods with little to no fiber and nutrients include corn chowder, french fries, ketchup, and pizza sauce. Looking for a non-meat meal? Veggie sandwiches don't have to be healthy. Save now, because you're worth it. You work hard for every dollar you make, so maximize on your spending, including food and drink. For example, the price difference between a small and a large might be only 50 cents. But you actually get twice the amount. It's obvious which is more worth it. So always go for the large or value meal. And worry about the medical costs of eating and drinking like this later. Join the Clean Plate Club. Is it really a surprise that American waistlines have expanded with portion sizes? We have a difficult time knowing how much food is too much when served oversized portions. Particularly true when it comes to restaurants and eating packaged and ready-to-eat foods. Membership benefits? Needing about the size of the asteroids. Fashion, hey, hey, hey! Have your cake! And eat it too. Or 3, or 4, or however many slices. Forget moderation. That would be too sensible. Since all foods fit into a healthy diet, eating in excessive quantities will be key. Don't actually skip, because that requires energy and muscles, and you risk losing your breath. But do skip out on the stairs and walking when possible. Maximize your time on and in escalators, elevators, conveyor belts, cars, mopeds, and any other forms of automated transportation. Choose from a variety of brown food. In case you're wondering what your diet will actually look like, here are some staples that are popular amongst the many that are on the same journey as you. Eat family meals in front of the TV. The perks? Well, for one, you don't have to talk to each other. 2, your hunger and satiety cues won't be as much of a distraction, so you'll probably eat more. And 3, your kids will be just like their overweight peers, who, studies have shown, eat more meals in front of the television than normal weight kids. Speaking of the kids, it's important to educate the little ones. Children are like sponges and learn in all sorts of places. Educate them on the most colorful, artificial, and sugariest foods produced just for them at the click of a button. The earlier you develop their bad habits and health conditions, the more likely they'll gain and maybe even surpass your vices and status. And don't we always want more for our children? Should you follow this simple advice, you'll live the American dream with abdominal fat, the worst of its kind, and all. Interestingly and alternatively, doing the opposite of these things and heading in the healthy direction is just as simple. Obesity is one of the leading preventable causes of death worldwide. Translation: obesity shouldn't be the problem that it is. Obesity shaves years off of life expectancy and increases risk for a number of other miserable conditions, including heart disease, diabetes, cancer, sleep apnea, osteoarthritis, and gynecological problems. Translation: obesity makes life more depressing than it already is. Oops, giggle. And we die faster because of it. Obesity costs thousands of dollars per year per individual suffering due to medical expenses and productivity, or lack thereof, and billions nationally. Translation: we're wasting our money where it could be spent on more important things like going to Disney World, the happiest place on earth. Did you know about 2/3 of the US population is overweight or obese? And that is expected to rise to 3/4 within a mere decade. Did you also know that more and more children, our future, are suffering as well? When will this end? Nutrition educators, amongst others, have to up their game because it's apparent what we're doing isn't enough. Can new media be the answer? That is the question. And for me, it's also the dream.